Let's talk about mindset and clarity today. We need clarity in everything that we do, whether it's making a decision, implementing a new habit, or resolving a conflict. Without that clarity, you can't really move forward with a decision that feels good. But here's the truth. You can't get clarity when your mind is cluttered. Think of your mind like a room. If it's packed with scattered thoughts, expectations, doubts, fears, worries, resentment, how can you navigate it? You can't, right? That's why it's important to declutter the mind first. It's about observing the thoughts that fill our minds and identifying the ones that serve us and letting go of the rest, right? Wayne Dyer had famously said, change the way you look at things and the things you look at change, right? So mindset work is literally the key to shifting your perspective and creating that space for the clarity that we need to move forward. I'm going to share a story of one of my clients who experienced this firsthand. She came to me frustrated because she had been procrastinating on this goal that she had set for herself every single year, right? She wanted to run a 5K. She said, I see my friends posting these 5Ks. I see them posting those medals. It looks so cool. And every time I start to set that goal, something just stops me. And so I said, okay, well, let's dig a little deeper into the mindset and understand what are some of those thoughts that you have that come up when you think of this 5K, right? Let's start with why you want to run a 5K. And she said, I wanted to have something to feel accomplished about. Right, which is a wonderful goal. It's a wonderful idea. And sometimes we get inspired by other people doing amazing things like running a 5K to feel inspired to then go out and do the same. But we kept digging. And I said, okay, well, what is it that you think stops you from going ahead and getting to this goal, right? And as she started to think a little deeper, and she said, well, I've started it a few times. Sometimes I start with friends and then they go ahead and I get left behind. And so I feel like, maybe I'll never make it. And I said, well, do you really deep down enjoy running? And she goes, oh my God, no, I hate it. So I said, okay, well, if you hate it so much, then why are you trying to run a 5K? And she goes, I don't know, it looks cool. I want to feel accomplished. I like seeing other people do it. And I said, okay, well, there are other ways of feeling accomplished, right? And so as we started to explore some other ways that she could have that same sense of accomplishment, but doing something that she enjoyed, it started to become easier, right? Sometimes we get caught up in this idea that because other people are doing it, because it looks amazing, because they have the sense of accomplishment, we want to have it too, right? I personally don't enjoy running so much. I know I'll never want to do a 5K, so I go do my cardio on the treadmill and I'm done. Right. So it doesn't have to be the 5K that gets me the sense of accomplishment. So we got into some other ways that she enjoyed showing up. She enjoyed strength training. She enjoyed dancing. And so we decided that she would try out some other things and see if she had success and if she could find that sense of accomplishment. Right. And she joined a dance class. And luckily enough, they were having a competition that they were going to perform on stage. And so she enjoyed it so much. She ended up going into the competition. After 6 months, she ended up winning the competition with her group. And that gave her such a sense of joy. And she was doing something that she loved, right? She was showing up every week with excitement. But if she hadn't done this work to gain clarity on what is it about the 5K that gets her excited in the first place, right? And then using that to motivate herself to find something else that she could use to get that same sense of accomplishment, right? So sometimes we follow the herd, most times we follow the herd. We try to do things other people are doing in the hope that we will find the same excitement that they find, right? But it's not always the case. So whatever it is that you are trying to accomplish, right? Whether it is going to the gym every day, whether it's getting a workout, get to the bottom of it. Understand why you are struggling with that. Understand what are the thoughts that are coming up when you think of that activity or that event or that promotion at work, whatever it is that you are trying to get to, but you feel like you just can't make progress. Dig deep, understand your mindset around it, and really just start with that pause, right? Just pause right now. Think of one thing that you want to change in your life and listen to the thoughts that come up. Okay, you have thoughts in your mind that are telling you, they're information, right? They're giving you information on your own belief systems. And once you understand your belief systems, that becomes easy to change them. So let's tap into your mind, observe it, observe the thoughts, understand which one is the ego witch telling you you can't, and which one is the warrior telling you, oh, here's another way to do it. Identify that battle or the clutter, and then decide for yourself which one of these are you going to really go towards, right? And if there is a way that you can show up without making it feel like a chore or something impossible, right? And mindset is not just about thinking positive, optimistic thoughts all day long. It's about authenticity, right? It's about peeling back the layers of the clutter. It's about connecting with the truth of what you deeply desire and what beliefs you hold strong. Because when you do, the natural progression of that leads you to clarity. And clarity makes life so much easier, because once you have clarity, then the action steps become clear, right? And then you know how you want to show up and what you want to do. So ask yourself, what is cluttering my mind right now? How do I want to show up? And find a way to make a decision towards the habit that you want to create that is appealing to you, that makes you want to go, yes, I want to do this. Not, oh, I don't want to do it, but I have to, and I should, and I could, and I would. And then getting to another New Year's and saying, I have the same resolution all over again, right? So anytime that you have a decision that you need to make and you're feeling stuck, go back into the mind, dig deep, identify the thoughts, break free, get clarity, and move on. So I hope this episode inspired you to think a little deeper, observe a little bit more of your mind, and break free with one more thing that is holding you back. Thank you.